All right. So before we proceed to the next module, which is the module for week 9 and 10, so let me ask you first if anyone who has a question or clarification regarding, from our past module, past laboratory, or even the midterm exam. Let's just say that from week 1 up to week 7, since right now it's already week 7, not yet week 8. So anyone who has a question or week 8 already, is it already week 8? When was your midterm exam? I don't know. Maybe it's already week 8. So anyone who has a question from week 1 to week 8, any concerns? If none, just give me a quick thumbs up just to let me know that you're doing good with this subject. You're doing good with the laboratories, with your exam, and everything. Hmm? Wait, it's like 99, 98% responded. Okay, so that's a good thing. All right, so I just want to mention the things that I changed in this week 5 to 8. So I just adjusted the due dates of your 10th lab to 14th lab, even the case study. So wait a minute, let me just refresh the page. There you go. So a while ago, this one is due today, March 4, but I saw that some of you are still not yet done or not yet finished with the 10th, 14th lab. So I decided to, move the due date of this one until March 11th. Okay, anyway, we now only have a few laboratories left, so I guess it's okay. So please finish this laboratories until March 11th. So that is the least I can do for you guys. Okay, so even the case study number 3. So I also move the due date of this one. Okay, now for the week 9 and 10. So uh, let me just give a short introduction with this one since the discussion is already made. So let's go over to the module overview. So we only have 2 topic learning outcomes for this one. So we explain the concepts of sensors and their classifications and explain the different types of sensors. So yeah, it's those. So more on definition, differentiation, what is real-time application, and then the rest, already the different types of sensors. And we only have one module for this one, which is the module 4. And then we have 3 external video link that came from YouTube. So just check them out later on. And then one reading material, which talks also about different types and characteristics of sensors. Okay, so are we clear so far up to this part? Anyone has a question? Hello, are you guys still around?
Answer.
Okay. Okay. And then the next one is the module 4. So just check this one out later on. If I'm not mistaken, this one is 31 slides. Okay, and then we have here the watch videos or the pre-made video. So this is just a 40-minute video. So just check this one out later on. And then we have here the external link that came from the module overview. Okay. And then 3 practice exercises, which talks about or quizzes about sensors. So if you want to test your skills about sensors, then feel free to take these quizzes right here. And then 15th lab is quite simple actually. So using LTSPICE 17, aside from the given examples or circuit project sensors given in module 4, because of course, we have discussed some, or I have discussed some sensors in the module 4, and then, some examples, and then the circuit itself. So aside from those given example or circuit project sensors given module 4, create a circuit sensor project using the available components you can find on the LTSPICE. Okay, so the main requirement of this project is it must have at least 10 components on it. Okay, so I did put here that connecting wires are not counted. Okay, so you can have as many connecting wires, but they are not counted as a component. So the only components that are counted or of course the resistors, let's see the voltage source, capacitors, inductors, and so on and so forth. And then the sensors that you'll be using. Okay. So in this project, of course, I need the following: title of the project, of course, description of the project, what is it all about, what does it do, what's its purpose, and then the list of components that you have used and their numbers for each component. Okay. And of course, the most important is the circuit diagram using LTSpice 17. Okay, so I don't need the measurements anymore. You don't need to measure the input, the output. So no need for that. What I wanted you to do is, come up with a circuit wherein it is really a working circuit. So I need you guys to research regarding with this one, okay? Because you cannot really test this one if it's really working or not, if it's really the legit or working circuit for that specific sensor. Okay, so yeah, 10 components that you're going to design with the use of LTSpice 7. And then lastly will be the hindrances or the problems that you have encountered while creating or doing the project. Okay, so yeah, just those 5. So I want you guys to put this one on the Microsoft Word. Okay, so for the number 4, so just use the snipping tool, just get the circuit diagram that you have created from the LTSpice, and then paste that one on the Microsoft Word together with with your answers from number 1, 2, 3, and then number 5. And yeah, just submit that one as a file, as a Microsoft Word file here on this LTSpice. Anyway, you just go over with with the module overview, and then what is this module for all about, and then the pre-made video, and then the practice exercises. And then we are now here for the LTSpice or the 15th lab project. So there, so I'm answering the message of Mr. Jean Alexis, since it's like excusing himself since the internet just came back right now. Project proposal. You mean this one, the 15th lab? Yeah, just right now, okay? So I guess all the informations are already here. So I need at least 10 components. Okay. Because it could be better if you will use your mic so that they can also hear what you're talking or saying. Kasi parang kinakausap ko, hindi nila nakikita yung message mo kasi direct message to. Okay, so there's actually direct messaging Jean Alexis. Okay, so if you have more questions, probably others who have already, who have already heard this 15th lab. So anyone who has a question so far, were you guys able to follow or get the the requirements or the information that you need to have in order for you to do this 15th lab?
Sir, the minimum amount of the components reduced po siya from 15 to 10, sir.
Maybe you're talking about the CPE drop. Am I correct? Because this subject is fundamentals of mix, signal, and sensor. Okay. So,
Oh, pala, sir, sorry.
baka napag-mix up mo. Okay. So, CP drop is with the use of EagleCAD, and then, the 610 here just with the use of LTSpice. Okay. So, if let's say if that component that you're looking for, let's say that specific microcontroller microchip is not available, you might want to try to import just like the laboratory number. Forget the what lab is that? I think it's worth the 7th lab. So you can try to import again. Summing amplifier, are musical. That is one. Hindi naman siguro yun. Anyway, if it's not right here, here. Okay, so you have already learned on how to import a certain component that is not on the LD Spice, like for example the LM741. So you can maybe find a data sheet for that specific microcontroller that is not existing on the LD Spice. So you can import it once, you can add it one as a new component for you to be able to use for your 15 lab if it's really necessary for your 15 laboratory. Okay. So I hope we're clear with that one. And then please try to find a project that is not on this module 4 because I guess if not mistaken, all of the basic sensors are already discussed, and then there's already a bunch of examples out there, and then I even include some external links that you can check. Let's go over with your module 4. Because if you will just simply get the same sensor and then circuitry, then you didn't do anything anymore. So for example, right here with the use of temperature sensor, so this is the temperature sensor. You already have this link right here. So this is a simple project about temperature sensor. So what is this temperature sensor all about? So we already also have here the breadboard sample. Okay, and then how does it really work? And then we have here the circuit diagram. All you need to do is get those components like LM358, L293D, and so on and so forth. Okay, we have 5K potentiometer, 10K resistor, the VCC, and then all the the components that you'll be needing for this project, and each of the description of those components. Okay, we even have here the black diagram. How does it really work, and then the advantages, and then the applications of it. Okay, so yeah, just try to more example of circuitry of the temperature sensors. Just try to find another sensor which is not existing on this module 4. So I have a list here. Okay, so we have ultrasonic, IR sensor, touch sensor, and then more sensors like light sensor, smoke sensor, alcohol, touch, color, humidity, field. So those are the basic sensors that most commonly can be found on the internet. So what I want you guys to do to make this 15th lab, not literally like just by searching and then just by simply copying everything. So I made it a little bit harder by finding another sensor which is not here on the module 4. Okay. So yeah, that is the main challenge, I guess, when it comes to this 15th lab. Right? So yeah, just one laboratory for this week 9 and 10, and then just one case study, which is also super easy. So in this, in module 4, you have learned other different types of sensors and the importance. So in your place or house or apartment or boarding house right now, what is the most useful sensors that you need to have right now and why? Okay, not in the future, not tomorrow, as in now. As soon as you have read this question, so just think of a sensor that you badly need it right now, and then explain why you need that sensor right now. Okay, what you're going to do with that sensor. Okay, so again, there is no incorrect answer regarding this one. I just wanted to know and why you need the sensor, and then of course justify on why you need that sensor. Okay, so yeah, that's already it for the week 9 and 10. So any question or clarification so far for this week 9 and 10?
Answer.
All right, so if there is no more question, then yeah, that's already it. Just in case that you have a question in the future, so yeah, just let me know. Just message me here via Canvas or through my Facebook account. Okay, So as always, thank you guys for coming. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, you guys may go now. Keep safe and a blessed day to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you too, and goodbye.
Thank you po.
Thank
Goodbye,
you
sir.
too.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye. Thank you.